Mosquitoes are attracted to carbon dioxide, octanol, and lactic acid, things found in our breath and sweat. They have a preference for beer drinkers, blondes, fat people, but hate virgins. There are no other creatures on Earth more hated and despised than the mosquito. They give us sleepless nights, they destroy our picnics, and they offer on a platter even deadly diseases that would have killed us a few years ago without medicine. They still infect 700 people yearly and kill more than 1 million people a year. With this out of the way, let's see the scariest things about mosquitoes. Starting with Finland, where the police found a dead mosquito in a car that had been stolen. The police then tested the blood inside the mosquito and used it to identify the thief. You can run from the police, but you can't run or hide from mosquitoes. They are talented in their ability to detect their targets. They can smell the chemicals in your breath and sweat and use them to locate you up to 30 meters away. Additionally, they can also sense the heat and humidity that surrounds your body. How I said in the beginning, everything was good. Then there were mosquitoes. A study has revealed that mosquitoes tend to prefer the blood of beer drinkers. Researchers found that the distinct scent that beer drinkers give off is particularly attractive to these blood-sucking bugs. Mosquitoes are voracious feeders. They can drink up to 3 times their body weight, and their tiny little wings that flap around 600 times a minute can hold that bloody food and fly away. Mosquito is a deadly animal. It's the deadliest of them all, combining all the deadliest animals: lions, rhinoceros, sharks, snakes, and worse, you wouldn't reach the number of deaths annually combined to match the mosquito. And they are almost everywhere. There are 3,500 species of mosquitoes on this blue planet. They can be found even on the remotest Pacific islands. The only places without mosquitoes are the Arctic and some polar areas. They have even been seen on Mount Everest. From those 3,500 species of mosquitoes, you only have to watch out for females. They are the sucky ones. Aedes aegypti males won't bite. Blood is rich in protein and amino acids, substances which female mosquitoes need for the development of their eggs. For their own sustenance, mosquitoes prefer to drink plant nectar instead of blood, which is why you never see a male trying to land on your skin. Only the female needs a blood meal and all the nutrients contained within it to complete the development of her eggs. Males won't drink human nectar. They need the protein to feed the eggs, so if you see a mosquito biting you, just think that it's for the baby. Biting isn't actually true. Mosquitoes, just like flies, don't have mouths. They have a proboscis, a tunnel, a needle, kind of, just that the female has two. The first needle is inserted in order to inject an enzyme that prevents clotting, and the second tube sucks the blood out. Humans are not even the first choice for most mosquitoes. They actually prefer cattle, horses, and birds over humans. They can also mate in mid-air. Males have claspers on their bellies, which they use to grab onto females. Mating could take as little as 15 seconds, just like humans. And females only need to mate once. They stockpile sperm. Once they have, they carry the sperm around for the rest of their life, using it to fertilize their eggs as they lay them on the edge of water-filled containers. You don't have to find the Nile to lay your eggs. As a mosquito, a water bottle cap filled with water, it's enough. A little puddle. To climb the Himalayas, mosquitoes don't really need to fly. They can hitch a ride in a used tire. Mosquitoes love to lay their eggs inside the tire where water collects. And because the eggs can survive for months, these free riders are well suited to long sea journeys. At their destination, a good splash of rain is all that is needed for the eggs to hatch and start the circle again with biting and sucking blood. When a mosquito bites, the enzyme that comes into contact with human body is actually mosquito spit, and that's the thing that itches. A mosquito, it's diabolical. The mosquito needs a few minutes to suck your blood. How can the mosquito do that if your blood clots? She can't. So her spit acts as an anticoagulant, letting her have a nice smooth flow of blood for her meal. It's the saliva she leaves behind that makes you itch. Not only that, but her spit puts in a local anesthetic so you don't feel her feeding. When do you feel her? When she's done eating and she retracts her proboscis. She's pulling out, her belly is full of your blood. It's too late. You can still kill her. The saliva induces an allergic response from her victim's immune system. That's why your skin gets an itchy bump. If you want to avoid mosquitoes, the best time of the day is in the afternoon when it's the hottest. If you want to avoid the heat and go in a shade under a tree, there you will find the mosquito lair. When temperatures are hottest, the insects rest in cooler spots. Some scientists think that eliminating mosquitoes wouldn't be such a bad thing. Others aren't so sure. They worry about the effects on the ecosystem with the loss of an insect that is eaten by spiders, frogs, fish, other insects and salamanders. If you're wondering why mosquitoes keep buzzing around you instead of going straight for the kill, it's because mosquitoes have very poor eyesight. They use heat sensors to detect their next victim. Hence, people living in very warm and humid areas are more prone to mosquito bites. This is also why people wearing dark colors attract more mosquitoes, not color but heat. You are warmer. Also, if you're active, working out or just working, you are also hotter, so attractive to more mosquitoes. The hotter you are, the more mosquitoes you attract. That's why, to balance things out, hot girls wear fewer clothes. Because yes, women are hotter, and mosquitoes are attracted to hotter things. They are also attracted to fat guys, or to be PC, bigger people, because there is more real estate, more surface to bite down from.
It's free real estate.
This is why more adults get bitten over children. It's much easier to see a big blur of black or smaller dark of black or similar darker color than lighter shades. That being said, avoid wearing dark shades of clothing in mosquito-prone areas. For some reason, researchers have found that mosquitoes prefer redheads and blondes over brunettes because they're easier to spot in a crowded place. Also, the human body produces over 340 chemical odors and a good number of them are attractive to mosquitoes. This makes the sweaty human body a dinner call for mosquitoes. People with a high amount of steroids and cholesterol present in their skin tend to produce more of this attractive odors. Because of this, bodybuilders and physically active people are 50% more prone to mosquito bites. Smelly people also with smelly feet. Feet are smelly from the bacteria living there, and that is irresistible to certain types of mosquitoes. For this reason, you should always have a good foot hygiene. Also, you should avoid some types of cheese, like Limburger cheese. It's made with the same bacteria. Avoid it. Avoid having a smelly breath. You could mask that with chocolate, fruit or something minty, such as toothpaste. What you can't run away from is the full moon. Yes, in nights with full moon, mosquitoes are 5 times more active. Also, you can't run away from being pregnant if you already are. Pregnant women have a body temperature with 1 degree higher. They emit 21% more carbon dioxide and are 50% more attractive to mosquitoes and to some people. Weird people. The mosquito is considered a domesticated animal. It likes living among people, so they also can become immune to dengue, Zika and chikungunya. A naturally occurring bacterium called Wolbachia can protect Aedes aegypti, the scientific name of the mosquito, from nasty viruses like dengue, Zika and chikungunya, meaning they no longer pass these diseases onto humans, and almost 1 million people worldwide are already living with the infected mosquitoes, and the program is continuing to roll out internationally. The 1 million people killed annually is because the insects are carriers of diseases such as filariasis, yellow fever, dengue fever, encephalitis, and malaria. They are also carriers of dog heartworm, Drofilaria immitis, where parasitic worms invade and live in the arteries and the right side of a dog's heart. Mosquitoes also like to eat all kinds of food, juices, garbage, and even the side of a tree. They are attracted to picnic areas with food, even rotten food, which they will eat, then go onto your foot with your new picnic, bite you and infect you with all sorts of nasty bacteria. So don't leave trash behind. They might transmit whatever bacteria they got from garbage or dirty water they just drank from. But still, if they don't have to feed babies, they don't drink blood. The average unspanked mosquito lifespan is at about 2 months. They can live in hibernation for up to 6 months, and this time a female will lay from 100 to 300 eggs in one go, and in a lifetime up to 3,000 eggs. New baby mosquitoes. They are considered the most lethal creatures on the planet. A malaria-carrying mosquito kills 45 children every second in Africa, according to WHO. And as I said, they are attracted to carbon dioxide, and scientists have found ways to block that emission with toothpaste or changing your breath smell. Even chocolate, it's enough. You can't really hide from mosquitoes. They are a 24/7 days a week working type of species. In the daytime, the Aedes species are primary suckers, At night, colics begin biting at dusk, and Anopheles feed on blood all night long. In the United States of America, mosquitoes suck 1.6 million gallons of blood out of people, 4 million transfusions worth of blood. They prefer type O blood twice as much as type A, and type B is somewhere in between. Male mosquitoes locate females by the sound of their wings. They can beat their wings up to 500 or 600 times per second, and the male pick up the higher frequency of those beats when seeking a mate. Even though they flap their wings so fast, it's much ado about nothing. They are really slow flyers, painfully slow. Their speed is up to 2 kilometers per hour, 10 times slower than bees that can reach 25 kilometers per hour. Still, you can't find them in the middle of the night when they're buzzing around your head. Yes, the buzzing around your head that makes you feel insane has a weird reason behind it. They have really poor eyesight, so they rely on heat sensors and humidity sensors to feel where you are. Before landing and starting to suck, they faff around without reason. They also can fly very high, up to 7 meters or around 25 feet in elevation, meaning that they can't reach upper floors of buildings. Still, they've been found 8,000 feet up on the Himalayas. Probably they got there in used car tires. That's all for today. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe. Thanks to all the new subscribers. There have been 30 new ones. New YouTube channels, new beginnings are really exciting. I get hundreds or thousands of subscribers a day on my main channel, but the feeling is somewhat better on this one. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Comment below, let me know. And until next time, I'm Alex, and beware of falling apples.